Monday, really early in the morning, on my way to the dentist again. This will be fun. Wish me a whole lot of luck. Cheers. I hate going to the gang. I hate going to the gangsters. I really hate it. Can't really talk. No talking for the next 2 hours at least.
Down on the street, my feet repeat the simple left and right.
Feeling all good again. Face looks normal. I took care of all of the business stuff. I also started making a new cover for the Romantic Era with 2 hands release. I actually made 3 and I can't decide. Maybe you guys can help me. 1, 2, 3. I also took care of further promoting the fall track. I got in touch with a guy that is doing radio promotion. This is a really tough topic. Getting your track onto the radio is super hard for a small independent artist, almost impossible. No matter what your track is sounding like, it doesn't matter. It's all about paying someone quite a lot, then he tries to pitch it to the radio and they usually don't take it if it's not a big artist and it's sure that this track will perform really good. The other way around, to get a lot of Spotify plays, maybe getting into the viral charts or something like that is the better way, because if you've reached that, then the radio promoter guy can just do his job better. He has better arguments for the radio, and then you might end up with your track on the radio for maybe 1 or 2 weeks, maybe once or twice a day. Then they call people, ask them if they like the track, do some surveys, and if your track doesn't perform really good, at least almost as good as the really big tracks by the big artist, then it's out. It's gone from the radio. A friend of mine actually did that. He paid like 12,000 euros and yeah, had maybe like 2 weeks on hot rotation, and yeah, didn't really make him that much. As long as you're not big famous, not worth it. I'm trying like a sneaky way. Someone owes me a favor, so maybe. Just saying. I worked for them and they screwed up. They owe me, actually big time. Didn't have a whole lot of time to check comments on YouTube in the past couple of days due to just doing daily vlogs, making music and running a label, so it's getting quite busy right now. But I think maybe let's just do the next Q&A and go through some of the questions. First up, the results for voting for the next remix contest. 47% of you guys voted for the fall track, which is quite nice. The track isn't even out yet and 47% want to remix it. So I will do it as you please. Fall track is the next remix competition. I will bounce out the stems and maybe after the release provide them to you and give you like 2 or 3 months time to make remixes. I really can't wait to hear your first versions. I just love listening to remixes of my own tracks, especially just hearing the creativity, what other people do with kind of the things, the stems that you've created, and also the vocals are just amazing, so you will have a lot to play with. First up, Perham asking if I can make a video about how to make catchy melodies. That's quite hard. Like, first of all, I still struggle most with making catchy melodies. It's not easy. You just have to play around a whole lot and try it out. There is no real recipe, just try it and maybe wait until the next day, and if the melody is still in your head, you have a catchy melody. It's also always hard for myself to judge if the melody is actually catchy because I made it, so I also send it out to friends, get feedback from them, and if they say the melody is just boring, too plain, doesn't really work, I just change it. Alex is asking if I'm still reviewing tracks, giving feedback. I just do it for the Patreons. It's just $1 to enter. You will be part of the team chat app We will be able to exchange with other producers, get tips and some insights I'm not sharing publicly. You can also chat with me and get feedback for your tracks and also be part of the next edition of Track Submits, maybe at the end of this week. We'll leave the link down below. Charles is asking me to make a video about how to remix a song, some tips and tricks. That really depends on the stems that you get. So I usually open up Logic, drag everything in, listen to all of the different tracks, and then I just try to get my inspiration from these parts. I delete the ones that I don't like, keep the ones that I like, change them, put some effects on top, and then start building my own drum groove, and on top of that adding some melodies if the original doesn't have enough or I feel like changing it. So yeah, it's different every time and really depends on the stems that you get. Vanessa and her sister, are they twins? No, they're not twins. They are separated by, I think, a year and 1 or 2 months. So very close together, but not twins. Which software do you use to create cover arts? I'm using Pixelmator. It's like a Photoshop clone. Nothing fancy. I think $30, and I could do my cover also with Photoshop or Affinity Designer. Everything where you can blend in layers. Please do a remix contest for All About. Yeah, you guys voted for fall. It will be fall, but maybe the next time you will be able to vote the All About track. I will try to make a remix contest once or twice every year. At least for my own tracks. Actually, we could do more for the other tracks that I will release on my label. This could be actually interesting. Let me know. Where can I find your fall track? It's not released yet, on the 23rd. What's your opinion on Native Instruments Complete 11 or Contact 5? Is it something? Blah, blah, blah. In my opinion, Complete 11, I don't own it. I got Complete 10, but they're very similar. It wasn't worth the upgrade right now for me. Although it's just 200 euros at the moment. They reduced it by half, so maybe, I don't know. But yes, get it. If you have the money, spend it. Complete 11 is by far the best plugin suite collection, the most complete, especially when it comes to having creative tools available. A lot of synths, a lot of sound mangling, twisting tools, so really cool. Definitely get it. There's also the Big Wave plugin bundle, which is more like for recording producers, has more compressors and more like vocal editing plugins. Definitely just get it the second you're bored of the stock plugins of your DAW. Can you share contracts, maybe at least for the Patreons? You know what? Actually, I can share the Release of Artist Right contract. That's the one you will need to sign. Singers, songwriters, guitarists, just get the rights to be able to release your track on a label. And I will also do a sample contract for label releases, and I will give it away for the Patreons. So check out my Patreon site to get access to them. The next one actually fits to today. You hate the dentist, but you probably were at a dentist because of eating snacks. Yes, I love snacks, but I'm not going to the dentist because of the snacks. They are right now just replacing my fillings. I have 2 more times to go there, and it's basically just because as a kid we didn't have, as a family, a whole lot of money, so I just got the cheapest fillings. They need to be replaced, and now I'm getting better ones that will hopefully last way longer, because I don't want to go again to the dentist. I got once a root canal, and since then I brush my teeth quite a lot. I even always have a toothbrush here to just brush my teeth at least like 4 or 5 times a day. I would definitely never ever risk again to have to go to the dentist for root canal. Terrible. Really, really terrible. Worst pain I ever had. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Go sugar-free. Yeah, actually, why not? Sugar-free, starting today, day 1. His label should be named Sine Wave. Yeah, I was also thinking about that, but it's too close to Jon Sine. I wanted to have something that could work on its own. So going with the Accent's name, and it has quite a lot of history, as I already explained in another video. I'm 17, I wish I had a beard like yours. I didn't have a beard like this with 17, so just wait a couple more years. So many people got upset about the Alan Walker video, but I just said it looked fake what he was doing, and I criticized him for lying to the people and faking something, or just making it so bad. I didn't criticize his music, I didn't say all of his tracks were ghost produced, it's just like what I know from the video, and it's just awful. No one can deny that the video is just really bad. Next one by Benedict, he's asking if I also do pitch correction like Melodyne or Autotune. Yes, I didn't do it for the We Runnin' track yet, so that's actually what's coming up next.
Yes, it's true.
It was a good, fun, productive session, all done with pitching. I also quantized the guitars and everything. By the way, one quick tip, if you quantize anything, always listen to it with the metronome on and not with the entire track, just to make sure you get it really right. Another quick tip, definitely eat before you go to the dentist. I've now 12 hours behind me without any food. A little bit, just a little bit hungry, really hungry. Steak, potatoes, something big, proper real food. Hamburgers, or just a big pizza or schnitzel, something real. And what? Soup. World's smallest car. Did you see that thing? That was like half of a smart, really tiny and electronic, very silent. Actually quite cool, good for the city, good for the environment.